Greetings everyone. Today we are at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom just outside the San Francisco area in California. Not only do they have rides here, but they also have animals, so let's go check it out. DC Universe is where you're going to find a lot of the coasters. This is Batman, an S&S free spin coaster. You sit off to either side of the track, and as you can see, your carts freely spin as you maneuver the course of the ride. Personally, I find these pretty fun. If you don't like spinning, it's probably not the ride for you, but there's a lot of uniqueness to this ride because every ride's going to be different, and there's a lot of force through transitions right here like this. You can really get thrown around and spinning all sorts of ways. The Joker here is a fun RMC. It's nice and smooth and fast, and one thing I love about RMCs is that they're pretty unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen next, which way you're going to turn. There's an extra drop. Just when you think the ride's over, there's another, drop or corner. In this particular RMC is no exception. There it goes. It's lots of fun all the way through. Overall, definitely a great ride, and just like every RMC, very re-rideable. Ultimate Flight is a launched Premier Ride skyrocket coaster. Launches you forward and back before getting up to full speed and going around the track. It's a quick little ride. It is fun. Getting into the restraints is a bit of a tight situation, but overall it's an okay ride. The station does have a little tunnel part, which is cool, with some lights. Wonder Woman Lasso of Truth is your typical swinging, spinning pendulum ride. The Flash Vertical Velocity is not open today, but it is a launch coaster where you launch, up this spike back and forth until you reach the max height down at the end there, where instead of a spike, it kind of has this little swirly thing over the entry area. Monsoon Falls is the park's shoot-the-chute ride.
Which way are we going? Straight or left?
Big boats that make a mediocre splash. Pretty small. Currently it just appears they're doing maintenance work on it. There's a snake to the queue, or in the queue rather, for their wild mouse coaster. Actually, there's quite a few snakes in this queue. Little rattlesnake over here.
Sidewinder Safari is a wild mouse coaster, and it's an enjoyable family coaster with a little bit of spinning, but not too much.
They didn't do any extra work naming this wave swinger here. It is ocean themed though, so that's pretty cool. They got octopus, whales, fish, sea turtles, all sorts of things. This here is Medusa, the park's B&M floorless roller coaster. It was actually quite a bit of fun. It's about 150 feet tall with lots of speed, lots of forces, a bit more ejector air time than some of the other B&Ms I've been on as well. Definitely a great ride. Monkey Business is a teacup style ride with monkey cars. Dumbo over here is closed, as well as this pretty cool looking playground back there. Here we have your classic boomerang coaster. You pulled up backwards before getting sent through the course of the track. In the forward direction. And then you get pulled up and do it all again backwards. This area here used to be home to a frisbee ride, but I pointed out because even though the ride's gone, they still have the sign for it. Whitewater Safari is the park's river rapids ride, and as is a reoccurring theme in the winter, their water rides tend not to be open, so this one certainly is closed. The Penguin ride is a splash battle attraction. It's fun for both people off and on the ride because you can spray them, they can spray you can spray each other. Obviously no spraying right now, there's no water in it. Probably a seasonal closure for this one too. Kong is the park's SLC coaster. I'm not disappointed it's closed because it's another headache I can avoid. Another item closed that I'm also not upset about is the Larson Looper over here. The Daredevil Chaos Coaster. Thanks for keeping these closed. The coaster in the back, though, that's too bad. They do have a train here at the park, though it is closed for the season as well. This area of California is pretty hilly, which makes for some nice views from the park. It's always nice when a park has trees in it. There's a little shark experience here with the moving walkway. No visiting the butterflies this time of year. Some male lions. Awake during the day, what a sight. There's the tiger. Time to watch the tiger show. There is an accessible entrance to the left if you don't want to climb the stairs.
Like this one looks pretty easy. And how about a round of applause for Isma? She heads back your way. So please separate the class. Grab that piece of meat and head back down for a graceful four-paw landing. Let's hear it over for Brother Maxim. So how about a big round of applause for Ishka, everyone?
There's a Stingray touch tank here that is closed. Giraffes. There's a wolf back there. Alligators doing their thing. We're gonna be checking out the dolphin show next. There's a sloth in the vet clinic. Found the squirrel habitat. This macaw's going ham on his little paper things there. Seal Cove is home to sea lions and seals. African penguins.
So about a month before they start to molt, they get huge ravenous.
Get eye drops every day as a preventative measure or to help treat any eye issues or flare-ups that they might get. What to do when he gets to Kaylee. This is pretty simple. It's basically a targeted interface. Easy peasy. Iris got that down pat. And
There now. Hi folks, my name is Clayton and I'm out here with my buddy Wyland. Let's say hi to him one more time. Say hi Wyland!
hi, Wyland!
Oh my goodness, you want to say hello? He says hi guys. So Wyland here loves high energy behaviors. We've been working a lot with this fun little ball right here. So he's been learning how to catch it and bring it back to me. Sometimes he likes to catch it and take it other areas. So we're gonna see if he brings it back to me right now. All right, Wyland, catch. All right, buddy. All right. All right, Wyland, let's go. Hoot and holler. All right, Wyland.
An artistic camel. Instead of whack-a-mole, they have whack-a-pirate. Studio 6F has all sorts of fashion needs, accessories, as well as other random things like pop figures and figurines. The garlic knot here from Primo's Pizzeria is not prime. Could be better. JB's Sports Bar and Grill actually has some beers on tap. Funnel cake, greasy but still okay. Overall, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom is a decent park. There was a bit more closed than I would have liked, however, it was still a good day. The coaster lineup isn't necessarily the strongest, however, that's kind of rounded out with all the different animals you can see and the different shows. And speaking of shows, there were at least 4 different animal presentations throughout the day, which is pretty impressive considering it's January, so it's nice to see they are still doing those. I would recommend you get there early if it's during the busy season, because the moments that I saw the most people at the park today were at the shows, so I could see them filling up pretty quickly on busy days. Each show had at least one interactive element where someone from the audience could participate with the animals as well, so that was pretty cool. So if you enjoy amusement parks and animals, this is definitely a good park to visit. When you first walk in up to the park, it looks like it's going to be a very small park because it looks like all the coasters are kind of jammed together, which they are right at the front of the park. However, once you explore the park, you find that there's a lot more to it. And it's actually quite a sizable park, so definitely check it out. It's a cool park to visit at least once. The parking lot here has solar panels everywhere, which provide shade for your car on hot summer days as well as clean energy.